Hello guys, and welcome to another video of this channel. So in this video I'm going to be talking about this platform called Truff Monetizer, which is a platform that basically pay you to share your internet with other people, right? That's how you make money. Now, one thing to note though is that you need to have an uncapped internet in order to share, right? Because if you have a capped internet, it won't be enough, right? It might be finished fast. So the best way is to have at least an uncapped internet with maybe higher speeds, and moreover you get like 1 TB, let's say, fair usage, right? Which is kind of interesting. Now, how does it work, right? First of all, you sign up for the service and you get an access token. So now this is the one that they're going to be using to actually connect your device to their platform, right? Then install our app on your device. Then we'll be using a tiny part of your internet connection for our network. Then you can use your account or dashboard to track the traffic we use along and the money you have earned. Right? So just simple, right? Now, I did a bit of research on Truff Monetizer, and it does have 2.4 stars out of 37 reviews, which is basically bad, right? It is poor. And many people, after reading like these reviews, I found out that they are very, very, very angry. Like, for example, according to Paul Chen, this application is just a waste of time, and he have never been paid, or they've never been paid. I don't know if it's a lady or a gentleman. And there's also this one says now it's not paying, and I requested to withdraw before a month and still not see the payment, so don't waste your time with your computer. So it seems a lot of people do have issues in terms of getting paid for their traffic. Why would we pay for your traffic? Now, according to them, they said hundreds of marketing and advertising agencies need to visit customer websites from different regions to make sure their ads are displaying properly and check the results of their efforts. These companies pay us for data collected across different regions, while we pay you for using your internet traffic to collect this data. It's a simple win-win. Now, some of the services that they provide include web scraping, website testing, price comparison, brand protection. The easiest passive income, right? Internet connection that pays the bills. Let's face it, you don't use even 10% of the internet bandwidth you pay for every month. Our app will help you get this money back and establish a passive, entirely effortless stream of income. Install it now to start monetizing your traffic today. So they said you don't use what? 92% of your bandwidth, and if you at least monetize that, you are going to get at least an average income of $29, which is, I'll say, low, basically, because, for example, for my internet, right, I pay around what, $100 every month. Now, depending on the packages, sometimes I can pay as low as 50 if I don't have anything to do, but most of the times it's always $100, right? $100 to $50. So I kind of switch in between these packages. So they do have an application, but as I mentioned earlier, that you need to install, and it is available in Windows, Android, macOS, and it's a Docker Hub. I don't know much about this platform right here. It's completely safe and secure. Right, so they do vet their businesses before engaging with them, but they do what they call the know your customer verification model. So I don't know how it works for businesses, but for people, mostly they require you to provide things like IDs and personally maybe take a couple of photos, but for a business, it might be a little bit different. Now, in order to register for Truff Monetizer, you need to go to truffmonetizer.com, right? And basically locate the sign up button. It will lead you to this part, right? And then you can actually use maybe your email or maybe your Google account to register. And they'll send you a verification email, which is this one, which you need to verify here by clicking this button right here. Then they'll send you another email to tell you that your account has been activated. Then you just need to sign in with your details. Then once you sign in, you'll be presented with this dashboard right here. Now on this part right here, we've got the dashboard, payment, referrals, and the states. And on the dashboard right here, you have your application token. Now, this is the one that they're going to use, that you have to insert this in a Truff Monetizer application. So you need to copy this, and this will be a way in which now you can track your traffic. Then here you've got the balance, which is at least a 0, the current balance. And here you see the money that you've earned in the last 24 hours, like basically the traffic that you've sold. So download apps right here, depending on OS, and you have some sort of a graphical kind of charts here, and that basically shows you the statistics between the earnings and the traffic. And if you scroll down, you have the payments right here. And of course, this is the current balance that you have. And one thing to note though is that you need to collect at least $10 right here, $10 in order to make a request, right? So this is the minimum that you need to make before you can make a withdrawal. And then we've got the payments table. Here you've got the date, time, and the amount, the payment system, the status, the invoice. They have a referral program where you can actually get paid, right, to refer people, right? And again, those people need to at least share their internet in order to earn. So you're going to get at least 10% of their earnings. So you need to copy this link right here. So you need to copy it and basically paste it where your audience is located, maybe on YouTube or maybe on Facebook, any place where you can find people that are basically interested in this, right? So once you invite the users, right, if you locate here, we've got the invited users, you will see their details, right? Their email, the date in which they registered, the URL, the balance, your referral percentage, and so on. Then lastly, you have the states. So basically it shows the stats by devices. Like let's say maybe you've installed the app in multiple devices. You're able to monitor the data here. So you have the device ID, the name of the device, its OS, and also the shared traffic, and also the earnings, how much each and every one of those devices made. So you basically see your statistics, like everything here. Now, in terms of payment, guys, right, something that I forgot to tell you, they do pay through some sort of cryptocurrencies, right? So they use the USDT to make those payments. So rather than using PayPal and stuff, you have to use exchanges like Binance or Bybit. So you have to convert those possibly into maybe money later on. So you're supposed to at least have an account in any of these. Personally, I think I do have an account. What I love though about these crypto systems and stuff is that they do have like low fees, right? For example, the USDT, it has low fees, especially when you're withdrawing, right? Right. Although there are some that do have high fees, like the Bitcoin and stuff, USDT is always great if you want to transfer money, because that is the one that I lastly use. I think when I transferred money from Skrill to PayPal, I had to go through Bybit and I had to convert the Skrill dollar into USDT and back to PayPal again. And it was the best way you can actually move money, right? So it's amazing. So you do have to enter the USDT wallet number right here and basically save. To learn more about Truff Monetizer, right, you can come to the FAQs, right? So here they'll give you information on how this platform works, like how to start earnings, right? And according to what they've written here, they said you can start earning money in just 3 simple steps. You sign here, install Truff Monetizer on your devices, then enter the access token from your account dashboard into the apps you installed and start earning. So same thing that I said earlier on. How to withdraw your money. You can withdraw the money you made with the following payment systems: USDT, RST, 20 Tron Network, wire transfer, $4,000. Yeah, maybe I think I definitely skipped this one. I didn't know if they did like wire transfers and stuff. So you could easily convert USDT, TRC20 to any other crypto or fiat using exchanges like Binance and stuff. So what is the minimum payout? Of course, we've seen that it is $10. Is it legal and stuff? Yes, it is. So guys, I think you have to really read some more about this platform here, right? Go through these questions, read them, and understand how this platform works. So I also opened Truff Monetizer, like an application on Google Play Store, right? And it has 3.8 stars out of 6,067 reviews, which is nice, right? And you can actually see what the app looks like by visiting these screenshots right here. And you can go ahead, like, on each one of them to see what the app version of this looks like, right? If you want to use this on your phone, I think it is nice, and mostly it is minimalistic, right? So again, you can actually read some of these reviews to basically understand, get some sort of insights into like how people view Truff Monetizer. So guys, that's all about Truff Monetizer. And again, thank you for watching this video. And until then, see you on the next one.